Scratch Eliminator tournaments, you have Greg Van Gundy facing off against Kyle Jones in the finals of this matchup. Kyle Jones facing a huge blister on his finger, on it real fast. He's going to go through the face. But again, that blister on his finger is really bothering him. You can see it when he releases it. Let's see if he can give a run here. Only 5. He gets 3 of them. And here is Greg Van Gundy. So you see what he can do as he starts off his game in the finals. And you see that ball going down the lane. 2-pin there. She said the keys to this match was him for to stay clean and just stay out of trouble on this pair. It's a very hard lane condition, 47-foot flat pattern here on this HP lane surface. I'll tell you what, if he can stay clean, he has a good chance. As he marks. So here's Greg Van Gundy's second shot. He opened up with a 9 spare. He's working on that. And you get to see his finesse game really well right here. Just clean off the hand. Look at that shot right there for Greg Van Gundy. Powerful strike. Again, not a lot of revs, a lot of roll. Doesn't want a big hook shot on this pattern. He wants to keep it nice and right towards the pocket. And you see that power by Kyle Jones. That's upwards of 500 revs, people. That is not for the faint at heart. We're going to see a second shot after that strike. He's throwing a wicked siege right now. Just powering it down the inside part of the lane. You get to see the loft clearing the heads. Get a good view of it here. There you go. And again through the face on that right lane. A lot of pain. See if he can pick this baby split up. And he does it the hard way. See Greg Van Gundy, see his type of roll. He gets it into a pretty early roll, but he still clears the heads real nice. You get to see that. He pulled it a little bit. Ooh. He gets lucky by just leaving 2. But he's left with an 8 count. Again, he's just trying to stay clean. Greg Van Gundy with the spare. And he's been throwing that outburst all day. I was on the pair with him. And he's just been lighting it up right now. He switched to the world beater a little bit earlier on, but he's been sticking to that outburst. And it's been giving him a real burst of strikes. Let's see if that comes back. And that parries. The light hit, but GVG with another strike. That gets him on the Dutch 200 pace. Spare strike, spare strike. And here's Kyle Jones. Power game right past the break point, a little too much oomph on that ball. You can see now he's left at the 7 count. Bucket almost left. He got that back pin to fall out pretty nicely. See if he can pick it up. Stay clean. Ooh. And that is his second open of this championship match. He doesn't want to get too far behind here, but things are not looking good for Kyle Jones. Real hurt finger. He's trying to fight through the pain. You can see it on his face here. See if he can come back from an open frame. See if he can strike. Good to see that. That's going to be a shot. And that hits the pocket with authority. Kyle Jones coming back at you. Wicked Siege. It's another good shot from Greg Vink. And another light hit. He does not like that left lane so far. Another 2-pin. Let's see if he can keep it clean here. Pick up the single pin spare. Nice spare there. He's sticking to his plan. So he's staying out of trouble. He's picking up his spare, staying clean. So a lot of transition throughout the day, throughout qualifying, and throughout elimination. So you get to see these bowlers at their best on this hardest condition. That's a good shot there. He liked it off his hand. He liked it a lot off his hand. It just drifted way too high, leaving himself a 3-pin right through the nose there. But he's, again, staying out of trouble. Get the spare. And he picks it up. He's staying clean through 6. Greg Van Gundy currently has a 99 in the 5th frame, as opposed to Kyle Jones working on a strike as a 54 in the 4th. So he can put it within here with a double. This would be a clutch double for him. It's a very important shot in the title match here. This will get him within 20. A shot from Kyle. And he leaves a 2-pin as well. Seeing a lot of those light pocket hits today, especially later on when that oil pattern just does not want your ball to react on the back ends. But he leaves himself something he can make, and we'll get to see here and pick it up. And he does just that. Good spare shot there by Kyle Jones. You see these bowlers are not really getting intense. They're not really shouting, yelling. They're keeping a level head. This pattern is more mental than everything else. You have to find a way to just keep hitting the pocket, keep getting yourself in there until you can throw those big strikes that you needed in later frames. And I think that's what Kyle's trying to do here, is keep a level head right now. And a Brooklyn. Well, Brookie loves him tonight. Gives him that carry. Still in a lot of pain from that finger. Just saw Kyle Jones' finger over here. It is just one big blister. Literally. Nasty. It's open. And here's Greg Van Gundy. Another 10-pin. Another single-pin spare for Greg Van Gundy. You can see his ball reaction not really as clean. He's fighting that hang spot down lane. And he's going to stay out of trouble again, cleaning up his frames. That's what he's been doing all day. Talk a little about his qualifying rounds. He started off pretty hot. So here we go. He's in the 8th. 118, working on a spare. In the 7th. He can really put some pressure. And that's another strike on that lane. He likes that. Threw it good. Nice and easy there. Get to see it's really the new school versus old school. Greg Van Gundy, more old school, straighter, tighter. You know, not really the old urethane days, but he has that old school style, finesse. And Kyle Jones, pure power. to see that power in action here as he's trying to make his way back in this match. And that's a good shot. He likes it off his hand. He knew that one was good off his hand. He right at his target. And just flushing it down with authority. And that ball's coming as fast as it is. With his rev rate, that thing is like a wrecking ball. You better get yourself out of the way and in a hurry. That's what these pins are doing. When he hits the pocket right, he knows that's going to be a strike. So he's back in this match a little bit. He's trying to get himself further and put some pressure on Greg Van Gundy. He likes it. He likes it. You see him walking it out. There's some enthusiasm for him. He says, I'm done being level-headed. I'm going to make some noise. He's getting into it. Determination. Can package that up with him right here. It's Greg Van Gundy trying to kind of keep his lead here. Make sure Kyle Jones doesn't come back too close to him. See if he can throw this shot here he likes. It's wide from the get-go, and he gets lucky, tripping out some unwanted pins. That's for sure. He leaves himself with a 2.5. That could have easily been a 2.57 or something worse. Again, he's staying out of trouble, though. These pins are a little offset. We'll see if that's going to affect him in his spare shooting. It's a lot easier to chop it when they're not together like they should. So good to see here. No problem. Don't know what I was thinking. No problem at all. Quiet. Alright, and here's Greg Van Gundy. Trying to get back on the strike train. Greg Van Gundy can go out with 208 here. See if he likes that shot off his hand. To the face. And that's going to leave a slight opening for Kyle Jones to get back in this match. In the 10th frame, it's going to come down to it. Greg Van Gundy needs this spare. This is a must. He absolutely needs this. Ooh. Kyle Jones. All he needs to do is stay out of trouble here. And he wins the Dirty Scratch Eliminator tournament, the first one of the season. We'll get to see her in the 10th. Pressure moment here. You're going to see if he can step up. 94. He's working on a turkey here. A 3-bagger. Oh, he likes it. Oh, and a flat 10. Needs to pick this up. And you can say he's hurting. He has to have this, though. If he misses, it's 182 in the loss of the tournament. If he makes it, all he has to do is keep it on the lane, and he wins $500. This is the clutch shot right here. It's a very clutch spare. See if he can pick up a 10-pin. Oh, and he missed it. Greg Van Gundy is your champion.